ओ ओ ओ सदाशिव समारंभाम
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
शंकराचार्य मध्यमाम
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
अस्मदाचार्य पर्यंताम
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
वंदे गुरु परंपराम
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्
वसुदेव सुतं देवम
वसुदेवसुतं देवम्
कंस चाणूरमर्दनम
कंसचाणूरमर्दनम्
देवकी परमानंदम
देवकी परमानन्दम्
कृष्णं वंदे जगद्गुरुम।
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्।
श्रेयो हि ज्ञानम अभ्यासात्
श्रेयो हि ज्ञानाभ्यासा
ज्ञानाध्यानम विशिष्यते
ज्ञानाध्यानं विशिष्यते
ध्यानात् कर्म फल त्यागः
ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागः
त्यागात् शांति अनंतरम।
त्यागः शान्ति अनन्तरम्।
हरि ओम। So we are on fifth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and the shlok we said was the 12th shlok of 12th chapter, which kind of summary of the entire teaching. That's why we say every time it's a kind of a singing the glory and the essence of Bhagavad Gita. So we are on fifth chapter. Last time we just started the fifth chapter, and second and third chapter are the core teaching, as we know. So that's where Bhagwan has told whatever he wanted to say, he said. And then he gave opportunity for Arjun to ask. And that's what we are enjoying. Right? He kept asking, Bhagwan kept answering. अगर अर्जुन बोले सेकंड चैप्टर गया, चलो चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट द युद्ध, तो हम लोगों को ये सब मजा आता ही नहीं अभी. तो आई थिंक थैंक्स टू अर्जुन एंड बाबू, ये वो पूछते रहे. सो थर्ड चैप्टर वाज, थर्ड एंड फोर्थ वेयर kind of extension of second and third. Bhagwan kept talking about karma gyan, karma yoga, and gyan yoga. And fifth chapter mein he's just expanding on, because fifth chapter mein फिर से Arjun asked the same question. Like I think Bhagwan must have given a pause. So Arjun asked the same question again in the beginning of the fifth chapter, and he said that you talked about karma sannyas. Now a little bit, see, like we have to get mature too, because in the up to second chapter, third chapter, Bhagwan never did talk the word sannyas. He was talking about Sankhya. Sankhya is also Gyan. And of course, Gyan he was talking about. Buddhi Yoga, Gyan Yoga. He was using different terms. Now, this term sannyas has come. So I think Arjun is also maturing. He asked that word. He karma sannyas and then karma yoga, or the Gyan Yoga. Which is better? So basically, he's asking that karma yoga or Gyan Yoga. But there are only two things, but different terminology. So Gyan को यहाँ पर संन्यास भी कहा है. And Gyan means कर्मों का संन्यास. Sannyas is a very simple word. Sannyas means, that's why we say one of the ashram is sannyas, means when you give up everything related to the sansar, then you are a sannyasi. That's it. Here the same thing. You are giving up the karma, not the karma. Again, same thing, like not karma, you cannot give karma. Karma to karna hi hai. Giving up the kartapan and the attachment to the karma phal, that is giving up karma. जब बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं ना कर्म संन्यास means not karma but kartapan, that ahankar, and that the attachment to the karma phal, that you are giving up, and that is karma sannyas. So that's what Arjuna asked, which is better. And we saw in the and entire Bhagavad, 3-4 times Arjuna has asked these kind of questions. And Bhagwan is very smart teacher. He is not just giving only one option. क्योंकि वो एक ऑप्शन लेने अर्जुन, ऐसा हमेशा होता है, like we are when we are kid, we always look for one option. Can I have this and run away? तो भगवान is not allowing him to run away. तो भगवान चाहते हैं कि, and he, not only Bhagwan, all our teachers, all our Shastra, they want us to have the comprehensive learning. ऐसे कर्म सीख, जैसे लोग बोलते हैं मेरे को तो कर्मयोग ठीक लगता है. फिर क्या ठीक लगता है? व्हाट इज कर्मयोग? बोले मुझे तो भाई हमारे को भगवत गीता का कर्मयोग अच्छा लगता है, वैसे बहुत लोग मिलते हैं मुझे, मैं तो पूछता हूँ कि भाई क्या क्या चलता, कहाँ भगवान ने कहा अलग से कर्मयोगी है? इट इज ऑल टुगेदर। मैंने जैसे पहले भी बोला था कि इट इज खिचड़ी। खिचड़ी में कोई बोले कि मैं यार खिचड़ी बन गई है, मेरे को चावल खाना है, अरे तू चावल है, खिचड़ी ही खानी पड़ेगी। लेकिन खिचड़ी जब खाओगे तो दाल चावल दोनों खाओगे। तो डोंट से कि मैं सिर्फ दाल खा रहा हूँ या चावल खा रहा हूँ, आप खिचड़ी ही खा रहे हो। तो दिस टीचिंग इज लाइक दैट, इट इज बोथ। सो कर्म ज्ञान साथ चलते हैं कि अर्जुन ने पूछ लिया कि इजी कौन सा है। सो भगवान सेट कि कर्म योग इज इजियर। आई थिंक फॉर थर्ड और सेकंड श्लोक में उन्होंने कहा था कि इजियर इन द सेंस, I think he is looking at Arjuna as saying, because Arjuna is a grahast, so easy for a grahast sannyas, because when you say sannyas, I think this is being talked thousands of years ago. The teaching is very old. It's not just Bhagavad Gita. Teaching is even earlier than that. Even the same applicable today. So sannyas is not easy for everyone to like, even going into sannyas ashram. So Bhagavan says, okay, karma is easy because you can continue to do karma and you can still be sannyasi. That's what we saw one of the shlok. Bhagavan says, Yona kankshati na dveshti, geyi nitya sannyasi. That was a third shlok. Sannyasi का मतलब सिर्फ भगवान रोब वाला सन्यासी नहीं है, भगवान वस्त्र वाला। द पर्सन हु डजन ये नित्य सन्यासी न यो न द्वेष्टि न कांक्षति, जो द्वेष नहीं करता है, लाइक डिसलाइक्स और अवर्जन, न कांक्षति, जो हु डजंट हैव दैट we call it the desire to have things, that is akanksha, that is sannyasi. So that's what, so last time we talked about that, and then we stopped at shlok number 7. Still Bhagwan is describing the person who we can say karma yogi and jnani together, right? So we'll repeat 7 shlok and then continue with, hopefully we'll reach to 15th. 7th shlok of 5th chapter. Yoga yukto vishuddhatma,
योग युक्तो विशुद्धात्मा,
विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः,
विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः,
सर्वभूतात्म भूतात्मा,
सर्वभूतात्म भूतात्मा,
कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते।
कुर्वन्न न लिप्यते, तथा वश में किया हुआ है शरीर जिसके, ऐसा जितेंद्रिय और विशुद्ध अंतःकरण वाला एवं संपूर्ण प्राणियों के आत्मरूप परमात्मा में एकीभाव हुआ निष्काम कर्मयोगी कर्म करता हुआ भी लिपायमान नहीं होता।
He who is united by yoga, who has purified and conquered the self, subdued his senses, who realizes his self as the self in all beings, is not tainted although acting.
Yeah, so this, he has already talked about all this, but here भगवान थोड़ा ब्रेकअप कर दिया है, like it's giving more, which so what भगवान word use जितेंद्रिय. Jitendra means who has a sense control, and I think the entire teaching, even Bhagavad Gita and all our Shastra teaching, so the emphasis is always given on sense control, because that's the beginning. If we don't have the sense control, then the rest of the thing will not take place for any academic study. It's not about spiritual, but spiritual की तो बाकी में तो you can still manage कि चलो, if you get 80% marks, you can get to the next class. But अध्यात्म में ऐसा नहीं है. Of course, I mean, it may take time and you have to practice again and again, but you can go to the next step unless you complete the previous step. And so sense indriya nigra, that's why Bhagavan Jitendriya means the who has control over the senses. And then he says Vishuddhatma. The goal is to have the purified consciousness, antakaran ki shuddhi, or man shuddhi, we can call it that. And then the best qualification Bhagavan says, Sarva Bhut Bhutatma. He sees himself in everyone. You cannot have that unless you have full sense control and you have a Shuddha consciousness. That जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं पवित्रता, मन की पवित्रता या सत्व गुण, जब तक वो नहीं होगा तब तक आप सब में अपने आप को देख ही नहीं सकते. सर्वभूत भूतात्मा, सर्वभूत जो मेरे अंदर आत्मा है वही सब में है. Recognizing the self in all beings, not only human beings. We'll say there is a shlok coming forward. So Bhagavan says, योग युक्ता, ऐसा जो कर्मयोगी है, ऐसा जो ज्ञानी है, वो कुछ भी नहीं करते हुए भी नहीं लिपायमान होता. इट्स लाइक a simple example, if I'm doing the painting and if I have the gloves and I'm doing the painting, when the painting is done, I can throw the gloves and nothing in my hands. Nalipayama, nothing touches my hands. Or if you are a scientist, or you are in laboratory, or you are doing a surgery, or doctor, you have the hand gloves so that your hands are not infected by something outside. Same thing. So ye lipayaman nahi hota, because this person has that control, the gloves of that sense control, the insulation, this very insulated person. So that's what Bhagavan says. It's just extension. So what happens after that? When we say Sarva Bhutat Bhutatma, that so far I used to say that I am the consciousness. इतनी समझ तो मुझे आ गई थी, because I am spiritually little elevated. Now the next step is that everybody is the consciousness, same consciousness. So that is the level. So that's what happens to this person. So with that, we'll go to the next sloka. Very nice sloka. Naivam kinchit karomi iti
नैवं किंचित करोमीति
yukto manyet tattvavit
युक्तो मन्येत तत्त्ववित्
pashyan shanvan sprashan jigran
पश्यन् रवन् स्पृशजिघ्यम्
ashnan gachan swapan pralapan
अश्नन् गच्छन् स्वपङ्क्ष वसन्
shwasan pralapan visrajan grahan unmishan
प्रलपन् विश्वजहन् ग्रहणम्
nimishan api indri nimishan unmisham api
उन्मिषम् निमिषन् अपि
indriyani indriyartheshu
इन्द्रियाणि इन्द्रियार्थेषु
vartant iti dharayan.
वर्तन्त इति धारयन्. और हे अर्जुन, तत्व को जानने वाला सांख्य योगी तो देखता हुआ, सुनता हुआ, स्पर्श करता हुआ, सूंघता हुआ, भोजन करता हुआ, गमन करता हुआ, सोता हुआ, श्वास लेता हुआ, बोलता हुआ, त्यागता हुआ, ग्रहण करता हुआ तथा आंखों को खोलता और मीचता हुआ भी सब इंद्रियां अपने अपने अर्थों में बरत रही हैं, इस प्रकार समझता हुआ निसंदेह ऐसे माने कि मैं कुछ भी नहीं करता हूँ.
First of all, that Sanskrit word is so complicated.
I know. But no, everything is a body action, right?
Right.
हाँ.
Pashan, Shanvan, Sprashan, Jignan, all these are like what
In
we
one,
do
yeah.
using our organs. Yeah, 10 organs, basically. Yeah.
The knower of truth, united with self, thinks I do nothing at all. Seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, eating, going, sleeping, breathing, speaking, realizing, seizing, opening and closing the eyes, he is convinced the senses move among the sense objects.
Yeah. So now, not only karma ki baat kar rahe hain. See, we have to reach to that level that, and it is true. See, this is just, he's talking about the physiology, right? Everything is happening on its own, and it's true. Nobody can say in this world that I don't want to like do the breathing for 10 minutes. The pranayam you do the forceful, but you cannot say that, oh, for 10 minutes I'm not going to breathe, or for 10 minutes I'll keep my eyes open but I won't see. It's not possible. When your eyes are open, you're seeing it. So all these things, eye is not depending on something. All these senses, the entire thing, basically what they're saying, Bhagavan is saying that ये जो system है इतना बढ़िया बना है कि सब अपने आप चल रहा है. लेकिन हमने 3rd chapter में देखा था कि कर्ता अहम इति मन्यते, मैं कर रहा हूँ, अहंकार विमूढ़ आत्मा, कर्ता. भगवान ने बोला था अर्जुन को कि सब अपने आप चलता, 3rd chapter में बोला था, लेकिन ये सोचता है कि कर्ता अहम इति मन्यते, अहंकार विमूढ़ आत्मा. ये सोचता है मैं कर रहा हूँ, that is the अहंकार, and that's the problem. So now he is saying everything. So it's like that. Shakespeare का जो एक famous dialogue है, right? A world is a stage, and everybody, all men or women are players here. Everybody has his or her entrance and exit. World is just a stage. And he says that in that whole Shakespeare's thing that you are acting what director is saying. You just come there, whatever is told you, do your job, go. It's exactly the same thing. सब कुछ प्रकृति ने बनाया, and we'll see there are further श्लोक coming very nicely expanded on this. So who are you? In fact, there is a ancient saying that man doesn't have, men, they say men, women, एक ही चीज है. Man doesn't have a power to even make one hair from black to white or white to black. One hair. And it is very true. And do you think then I can run the world? I can control the world? इतनी भी सी भी कैपेसिटी नहीं कि एक बाल को सफेद से काला, काले को सफेद, बिना कुछ किए अपने आप नहीं कर. You cannot do that. One hair. And do you think you can control? So that's what Bhagavan is saying. अपने आप सब चल रहा है. ये समझना है. That is the समझ required. And that Bhagavan says, ये सोचता है मैं अपने आप हो रहा है. जैसे हम, like when we sleep, we are sleeping, but the digestion system is working. There's a whole, there's a process called, Shripalji, I think you can say more on that, like homeostasis, right? The process, everything, all the organs, blood pressure कौन control करता है, कौन उस समय आपको urine को वहां ले जाता है, who is doing that? The homeostasis is working, as if nothing is working, but everything is working. So that's this person. Example भगवान ने दिया, but this person is like that. पूरी जिंदगी में सब कुछ अपने आप हो रहा है. So that's why. Okay, so let's go to the 10th श्लोक. because the बहुत सारे श्लोक हैं, तो every श्लोक is some powerful, like. So 10th श्लोक. ब्रह्मणाध्याय कर्माणि
ब्रह्मणायाधाय कर्माणि
संगम त्यक्त्वा करोति यः
संयम त्यक्त्वा करोति यः
लिप्यते न स पापेन
लिप्यते न स पापेन
पद्मपत्र इवाम्भसा.
पद्मपत्र मिवाम्भस. परंतु हे अर्जुन, देहाभिमानियों द्वारा यह साधन होना कठिन है और निष्काम कर्म योग सुगम है, क्योंकि जो पुरुष सब कर्मों को परमात्मा में अर्पण करके और आसक्ति को त्याग कर कर्म करता है, वह पुरुष जल से कमल के पत्ते की सदृश पाप से लिपायमान नहीं होता.
He who, dedicating his actions to Brahman, acts abandoning attachment, is not tainted by sin as the lotus leaf by water.
Yeah, is a metaphor. Like simply Bhagavan is giving that सब परमात्मा को समर्पित कर दिया है. And then example is always lotus. We know that lotus is always growing in mud or dirty water, but lotus is always like up above the water. The lotus is beautiful. We love seeing the water, but if you see below, there is a mud there. There is a dirt there. Similarly, the sansar mein there will be, this is an example given in all the places, but Padma Patra Ivambasa. Ambas means water, Padma Patra means the lotus leaves. They are above the water. So same thing. This person is like pura sansar mein jitni bhi jhanjat hai, but this person is like, because this person has surrendered to, given everything to Bhagavan. Nishkam karma means करना तो है, लेकिन सब अपने आप हो रहा है. Like the previous श्लोक, even the breathing is happening, eating, digestion, everything is happening on its own. It is true, but हम सोचते हैं. So that's what Bhagavan is saying here. So we'll go to the next श्लोक. कायेन मनसा बुद्धया केवलेन्द्रियैरपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति संगम त्यक्त्वा आत्मशुद्धये.
इसलिए हे निष्काम कर्मयोगी, ममत्व बुद्धि रहित केवल इंद्रिय, मन और बुद्धि और शरीर द्वारा भी आसक्ति को त्याग कर अंतःकरण के शुद्धि के लिए कर्म करते हैं.
The yogis, having abandoned attachment, perform action merely by the senses, body, mind, and intellect for self-purification.
Yeah, so this is very clear. लोग पूछते हैं हमें क्यों करना है. So I know you are निष्काम कर्म योगी, but why you are doing still? So the goal is आत्म शुद्ध है, because as he said in the beginning, भगवान को आत्म शुद्धि बहुत प्यारी है, because he knows unless you have that purified intellect, आत्म शुद्धि means purified intellect, and we have to go back to the second chapter में जो स्थित प्रज्ञ वाला है. That's a model भगवान has shown to Arjun very in the beginning. अर्जुन ही पूछ लिया था कि स्थित प्रज्ञ कौन है. before he started getting. So Bhagwan says role model, you have to be sthit pragya. Means your pragya is always available for you to use it. It's like that, the buddhi, intellect. And so unless you have antakaran shuddhi, unless you have the sattva gun, pragya sthir ho nahi sakti. That is true. अगर मन इधर उधर भाग रहा है, अभी वो इसीलिए हमारे यहाँ बोलते हैं, मैं हमेशा एग्जाम्पल, सबसे सिंपल एग्जाम्पल मुझे लगता है कि मंदिर में जब भजन वगैरह होते हैं, कुछ होता है तो मंदिर में नॉन वेज नहीं खाना चाहिए या प्याज नहीं होनी चाहिए. दैट इज द रीजन कि मंदिर में जब आप आते हैं तो आपका मन पूरे टाइम, बट व्हेन इफ यू हैव ऑल दिस तामसिक फूड, देन आपको थोड़ी सी नींद आएगी. इट इज नॉट अबाउट वेजिटेरियन नॉन वेजिटेरियन, दैट इट्स ऑल अबाउट यू विल फील लेथार्जिक, आपको आनंद नहीं आएगा भजन में. इसके लिए सो सेम थिंग आत्मशुद्धि. तो लाइक स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी के लिए आत्मशुद्धि इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड दैट्स व्हाट भगवान इज सेइंग कि ये कर्म भी करता है आत्मशुद्धि के लिए. देयर इज नो अदर गोल, but that's not the goal, but that is, if there is a goal, that is the only goal, that आत्मशुद्धि. So we'll go to the next sloka. युक्तः कर्म फलं त्यक्त्वा
युक्तः कर्म फलं त्यक्त्वा
शान्तिम् आप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम्
शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम्
अयुक्तः कामकारेण
अयुक्तः कामकारेण
फले सक्तो निबध्यते.
फले सक्तो निबध्यते. इसी से निष्काम कर्मयोगी कर्मों के फल को परमेश्वर के अर्पण करके भगवत प्राप्ति रूप शांति को प्राप्त होता है, और सकामी पुरुष फल में आसक्त हुआ कामना के द्वारा बंधता है. इसलिए निष्काम कर्मयोग ही उत्तम है.
The yukt, having abandoned the fruit of action, attains eternal peace. The ayukt, impelled by desire and attached to fruit, is bound.
Yeah, so it's kind of a little repetition of the previous, but Bhagwan is saying कि the only goal of all this is that the कर्म मुझे बांधे नहीं. The problem is कर्म बांधते हैं. So by doing this, सकाम पुरुष कर्म में बनता है, निष्काम पुरुष is not bound by the actions. And कर्म बंधन जो है वो सबसे खतरनाक बंधन जो है, because invisible है, it is not seen, but it is like when there is a wound and you put the bandage, and if you don't take out the bandage for a few days, and then if you want to take out the bandage, will take the skin or flesh also out. It is so. So ये कर्म बंधन ऐसा है कि ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं है, लेकिन ये अंदर ही अंदर धीरे धीरे it just settles down, and it catches the whole consciousness. So that's what Bhagwan is saying. So we'll go to the next sloka because we have to go to 14-15, which is today's summary of these shloka. सर्वकर्माणि मनसा संन्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशी नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैवं कुर्वन् कार्यन्.
और हे अर्जुन, वश में है अंतःकरण जिसके, ऐसा सांख्य योग का आचरण करने वाला पुरुष तो निसंदेह न करता हुआ और न करवाता हुआ नव द्वारों वाले शरीर रूप घर में सब कर्मों को मन से त्याग कर, अर्थात इंद्रियों के अर्थों में बरतती हैं, ऐसा मानता हुआ आनंद पूर्वक सच्चिदानंद घन परमात्मा के स्वरूप में स्थित रहता है.
Mentally renouncing all actions and self-controlled, the embodied rests happily in the city of 9 gates, neither even acting nor causing to act.
Yeah, so earlier time में भगवान ने जो senses के action से बताए थे, like smelling and eating. Now he is saying we have 9 gates, and 9 gates on the, like the example is 9 gates means 2 eyes we see through, 2 ears, 2 nostril, or maybe 1 nose, 1 mouth, and so there are 6. 7 is the skin. 7 we can say skin. There's 1. I mean, I believe 7 is the skin, because all these 5 elements we sense through this, and 2 the organ of discharge, which, so all these organs we use it. But here, and this again same thing, this person knows that they are happening, it's happening on its own. There is a system design. I am not doing anything, but I feel कि मैं कुछ करता हूँ. बार बार भगवान याद दिला रहे हैं कि ये संन्यास मीन्स ही एस्टैब्लिश कि ये सब अपने आप हो रहा है, स्वभाव वस्तु, और आनंद से रहता है. सो ही इज नॉट. सो नेक्स्ट श्लोक में आएंगे तो देयर विल बी मोर डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ भगवान. तो ये जो 9 द्वार का शरीर है, इसमें ऑल दीज गेट्स आर मेकिंग मी ट्रांजैक्ट विद द आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड. दैट्स व्हाई हम जब मेडिटेशन करते हैं तो वी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम विद नॉस्ट्रल and go back up to the ear, and then we shut down, because unless we shut down these 9 gates, the consciousness will keep leaking outside. Is that simple? So if we have to, again, atma shuddha, I have to have that awareness, sthit pragya has to be established. Then we have to control these 9 senses. Again, indriya nigra, फिर के भगवान बार बार उसी पाए जाते हैं. So भगवान is saying कि ये this person understand there are 9 gates and properly use them and then continue the journey. The message here is that we have to continue spiritual journey and then make sure that these gates are doing their job but not flooded, not open any time or any time entry or exit. No. इसके लिए हमारे यहाँ तो जो we say that 12 घंटे खाना भोजन एक बार किया तो 12 घंटे बाद करो. Even that's what everything has to be controlled, right? So that's what Bhagavan is saying. We control these. Now we go to the 14th shlok. And before we go to shlok, 14, let's go to 14th. There is a segue here. Na kartratvam na karmani.
न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि.
Lokasya srajati prabhu.
लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः.
Na karma phala sanyogam.
न कर्म फल संयोगम.
स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते.
स्वभाव वस्तु प्रवर्तते. और परमेश्वर भी भूत प्राणियों के न कर्तापन को और न कर्मों को तथा न कर्मों के फल के संयोग को वास्तव में रचता है, किंतु परमात्मा के सकाश से प्रकृति ही वर्तती है, अर्थात गुण ही गुणों में वर्त रहे हैं.
Bhagwan creates neither doership nor actions nor the union with fruit of action for the world, but nature manifests itself.
Yeah. So this is a very, very, very important shlok, especially. So there are 2 translations. If you read many places, there are 2 types of translation. One is given by the scholars or swamis and sannyasis, because they have reached to a stage. So one translation which is done in a Gurukul system, or where already the brahmacharis or sannyasis are studying Bhagavad Gita, they may talk about कि Atma doesn't do anything. Atma doesn't take part in the karma. You are doing the karma. So na karma. So we can read like this: Na kartatvam na karmani lokasya srajati prabhu. Prabhu means they think it's the Atma, but for us, Prabhu means Prabhu Bhagavan. So let's use the non-scholarly description. That's for us mostly. क्योंकि अभी हम स्टेज में पहुंचे नहीं कि ऐसे कि मैं ही परमात्मा हूँ. अभी I may not reach to that. So let's assume that Bhagwan is separate, we are separate, right now. So now this Bhagwan is saying to Arjun, na kartatvam na karmani. Bhagwan even doesn't get into not create the karma for you. And that's where the karma ka principle. All your karmas are decided for you only. Because we are created out of Prakriti, which is Maya. We saw that there was a question also, we discussed that. So Maya means Trigunmai Prakriti. We are made of that. So because of the Rajogun, just take one example. Rajogun example is always easy because it fits to us, right? कि हमें तो पूरा कुछ ना कुछ करना है, कुछ पाना है, कुछ कैलकुलेशन करनी है, कुछ स्टॉक मार्केट ऊपर जा रहा है, नीचे जा रहा है, कोविड आ गया, स्टैटिस्टिक्स आ गया, कुछ तो हमें करते रहना है. So that is Rajogun. So Bhagavan is saying कि ये कर्म you create yourself. Bhagavan is not taking part. न कर्तृत्वम, न कर्माणि. कर्म भी नहीं बनाता भगवान, और कर्तृत्वम. Bhagavan doesn't make you doer also. You become doer yourself. And then लोक सृजति प्रभु लोकस्य न कर्म फल संयोगम. और जो उसका रिजल्ट आता है उसमें भगवान इंटरफेयर नहीं करता है. So Bhagavan, the bottom line is saying कि भगवान is just the example given here is electricity. Electricity has nothing to do with whether it is computer or it is air conditioner or is a heater or it is a thermostat or is a fan. It doesn't matter. Electricity is present Based on the instrument, the action happens. So Bhagwan is saying, Bhagwan is, and this is true for all of us. And that's why this श्लोक is very powerful. बहुत लोगों को confusion हो जाता है कि हम पूजा ज्यादा करेंगे या मंदिर जाएंगे या तीर्थ करेंगे या दर्शन कर लेंगे, वो वाले हनुमान जी के दर्शन कर लेंगे, ये वाले हनुमान जी के दर्शन कर लेंगे, ये वाले शिव जी के दर्शन कर लेंगे, वो वाले तीर्थ पे चले जाएंगे जो वहां पर अहमदाबाद की पहाड़ी के ऊपर है, वो हमारे जैन तीर्थ है, क्या है, बहुत अच्छे से है, राइट? व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ दैट प्लेस? आबू पे जो है पालीताना, वहां चले जाएंगे। ये श्लोक कह रहा है कहीं जाने से कुछ भी फर्क पड़ने वाला नहीं, क्योंकि भगवान तो आप इंटरफेयर कर ही नहीं रहा है। लेकिन हम ये मानते हैं कि भगवान को मैंने ऐसा कर दिया तो भगवान ऐसा कर देंगे, दुर्गा जी की उपासना कर दूंगा तो ताकत ज्यादा आ जाएगी। ये सब मतलब एट एलिमेंट्री लेवल दिस इज फाइन, जब एलिमेंट्री लेवल पे जैसे बच्चों को सिखाते हैं वैसे, तो बट एज वी मैच्योर इन लाइफ, especially when become adult, you are not elementary kid, right? You don't कि दुर्गा जी से कुछ होने वाला है, हनुमान जी से कुछ होने वाला है, कोई कुछ नहीं करने वाला भगवान। ये श्लोक इज वेरी वेरी पावरफुल, स्पेशली द पीपल हु आर इन आध्यात्मिक जर्नी की। भगवान ने बिल्कुल क्लियर है, मैं कुछ करता नहीं, आई एम जस्ट दैट इंस्ट्रूमेंट, इन माय प्रेजेंस थिंग हैपन। सूर्य, सन कम्स आउट, द होल डे सन इज ट्रेवलिंग, because of sun everything is working, but sun doesn't care कि आप सनलाइट में चोरी करते हो, मर्डर करते हो, या you are doing the farming, or you are helping someone, or doing a surya namaskar, or drinking alcohol. Sun doesn't care about that. Sun says I am available, if you want to use it, but I don't partake. So that's what he's saying, कि भगवान doesn't partake in that. Your karma, your kartapan, and your karmpan, this is all your responsibility. Bhagwan is only providing the platform where this can happen. Example is given movie screen also. Movie screen doesn't get tainted whether there is a murder in the movie, or there is a love scene in the movie, or there is a water flood in the movie. Movie screen is not affected. Movie screen is a platform to project that. Same thing. हमारी life के कर्म सब चल रहा है, Bhagwan is helping. The next slok is very powerful, which I heard first time, and I said in the beginning, first time I heard Bhagavad Gita shlok in one of the temple. There was a pravachan going on, and my brother and I used to travel after dinner. So the pravachan was going on, and I heard one Swamiji when I was 15-year old. He was saying this shlok: Nadatte kasya chitpapam,
नादत्ते कस्य चित्पापम,
na chaivam sukratam vibhu,
न चैव सुकृतं विभुः,
अज्ञानेन आवृतं ज्ञानम,
अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं,
तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः।
तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः। और सर्वव्यापी परमात्मा न किसी के पाप कर्म को और न किसी के शुभ कर्म को भी ग्रहण करता है, किंतु माया के द्वारा ज्ञान ढका हुआ है, इससे सब जीव मोहित हो रहे हैं।
Bhagwan accepts neither the sin nor even the virtue of anyone. Knowledge is veiled by ignorance. Beings are thereby deluded.
Yeah, so this श्लोक is very clear. ये जो हम लोगों को confusion रहता है कि भगवान ने मेरे लिए ये कर दिया, या भगवान ने ये क्यों नहीं किया। भगवान ऐसे न आदत्ते विभु, आदत मीन्स एक्सेप्ट करना, न आदत्ते कश्चित पापम न सुकृतम, neither I take your पाप or पुण्य means the good deeds, wise and virtues. I don't take anything. हम जाके कोई बोलते हैं कि मैंने बहुत सारी माला जपी और कुछ किया और भगवान का नाम लिया, तो भगवान says I don't, क्योंकि that's not possible. भगवान is, we call it, भगवान is Parampita, like father of all, whatever form it is. Bhagwan cannot do partiality, and we last time talked about that. Bhagwan is like Nyayadhish. Nyaya is a very, very beautiful word, Sanskrit ka. Nyaya means just doing what is required. We say that punishment, but there is no punishment. There is no favor. There is no disfavor. There is no punishment. There is no favor. Because Nyaya, what is required is to be done. That is Nyaya. So हमें ऐसा लगता है relatively we say, oh, this person is punished, but no, whatever you did And that is the law of karma also, like what you do, as you sow, so you reap. So Bhagwan is a system. Bhagwan has created a system. So Bhagwan says, लेकिन अज्ञानेन आवृतम ज्ञानम, ये तो समझ होनी चाहिए कि भगवान इज नॉट, बट लोग समझते हैं कि भगवान कुछ कर रहा है, दैट इज अज्ञान. And तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः, people are deluded by that. People are thinking that Bhagwan is also taking part. Bhagwan is not taking part. So this, ये जब मैंने श्लोक सुना था when I was 15-year-old, and the Swamiji was explaining loud that, हिंदी में बोल रहे थे वो, कि न भगवान किसी से कुछ लेता है, न भगवान किसी को कुछ देता है, ये तुम्हारे अपने कर्म है. तो मैं उस समय, आई मीन आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर, उनकी आवाज मेरे को आज भी, वो हनुमान मंदिर ही था और हम दर्शन करने जाते थे, और वो एग्जाम होते थे तो वहां बैठ के हनुमान चालीसा पूरी पढ़ लेंगे क्योंकि कल सुबह एग्जाम है. एंड आई सेड कि यार अभी हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ी हमने और ये बोल रहे हैं कि ये तो भगवान को लेता नहीं है, ये क्या चक्कर है. एंड दैट स्टेड फॉर मी फॉर एंटायर लाइफ. तो इसलिए मुझे, मतलब जैसे जैसे मैं बड़ा हुआ समझ आती गई, हमारे घर में सत्यनारायण की कथा होती थी, तो पीपल, इवन नाउ पीपल आर सो अफ्रेड, एंड दिस इज ऑल द रॉन्ग टीचिंग. Our gurus, and we are responsible, our acharyas, our elders are responsible not explaining this shlok to younger people. We confuse people in mandir and all this. अगर सत्यनारायण कथा कभी हो रही है, and if you go to mandir, the people, if there is a katha, you cannot, वो बोलते हैं कि कथा में से खड़े नहीं हो सकते आप. खड़े होंगे तो वो जैसे उसकी नाव डूब गई थी या कुछ हो गया था, मर गया था, पाप लग जाएगा, श्राप. लोग, पीपल आर सो स्केर्ड. इवन अमेरिका, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट इंडिया, इन दिस कंट्री आई हैव सीन इन मेनी टेम्पल्स इन दिस कंट्री, तेल से सत्यनारायण कथा बैठ जाओ चुपचाप. अरे किस, दिस इज व्हाट इज भगवान न आदत्ते विभु, मैं तो तुम्हारा पाप और पुण्य दोनों ही नहीं लेता हूँ, तू कितने पुण्य कर लो, you, this is all your own account, your own statement, you maintain your balance. क्योंकि मैं partiality कर ही नहीं सकता, मेरे लिए तो सब बराबर है. So that's what Bhagwan is. It's just such a profound. So I still, this श्लोक is very special to me. आज आ भी गया, and I just cannot forget what. तो मैं काफी सोचता था. I mean, I had thought a lot about this श्लोक, कि what is, why he is saying that, and that's the reason when people say that इस मंदिर में जाके ये कर लोगे तो ये हो जाएगा. And you, I mean, surprisingly, India, not only this is applicable to all traditions, not only Hindus, every tradition, वो चाहे वो Christianity और Islam, सब यही करते हैं. They are all afraid of भगवान, कि कुछ कर देंगे तो भगवान खुश हो जाएगा, या कुछ नहीं करेंगे तो भगवान गुस्सा. भगवान कह रहे हैं ना मैं खुश होता हूँ ना गुस्सा होता हूँ. I am just like electricity, I am a sakshi, but I provide you this ज्ञान, I provide you the हम लोग, all the animals and we humans, we all are given like nature, because of we have created स्वभाव वस्तु, प्रकृति से बने. The only additional thing given to us is, भोक्ता तो animals भी हैं, they are also consumers, they also enjoy, they also everything. The only difference is we are given vivek. That's the Subhashit I always like, ahar nidra bhay maithunam cha samana etat pashubhi naranam विवेक ही तेषाम अधिको विशेषो विवेक हीना पशुभि समाना. See, ahar, nidra, bhay, maithun, sleeping, eating, fear, and procreation. We do, animals do. The only difference is vivek hi tesham adhiko vishesho. Vivek is the only one, free choice, or free will, people call it, or choice to do. So Bhagavan is saying, I am not taking part. The only thing I have given additionally, the vivek. Use it, Arjun. So हम लोग इतने कंफ्यूज है कि हम कुछ करेंगे तो भगवान खुश हो जाएंगे. भगवान हमेशा खुश है. वही कल लास्ट टाइम ने बात करी थी कि आत्मा को शांति दे. आत्मा तो शांति स्वरूप है. आत्मा हुआ. It's like sending a tweet to Warren Buffett, can you invest in this, it will be helpful. Oh, you're sending a tweet to Warren Buffett telling him where to invest. He is the master investor, right? तो हम भगवान को बोल रहे हैं कि भगवान आप खुश हो जाएंगे. अरे भगवान तो खुशी आनंद स्वरूप ही है. So that's what Bhagwan. This श्लोक is, we have to just sit on this shlok and think again and again, and it makes everything clear. All this confusion of ये जो हमारी परंपराएं हैं और जो आधी से ज्यादा इसी वजह से गलत हो जाती है कि कुछ भगवान कुछ कर रहे हैं, भगवान से मैं कुछ नहीं करता हूँ. इट इज ऑल लॉ ऑफ कर्मा. एक्चुअली आज का जो क्वेश्चन भी रिलेटेड ज्ञान बोला था, इट्स वेरी रिलेटेड टू दैट. सो वील सी दैट. सो वील कंटिन्यू ऑन दिस, बट अगेन दिस श्लोक सेज दैट दिस इज अज्ञान, and then Ajnana is a covering. which is hiding or which is covering, which is veil the ज्ञान. तो जो समझ तो आपके अंदर थी, only thing it is covered by this, that कोई कर रहा है, कोई नहीं कर रहा है, you are the one to do it. Otherwise ये युद्ध भगवान खुद ही खत्म कर चुके होते. उनके लिए तो बहुत आसान था, सुदर्शन उठाते, अर्जुन युद्ध तो तेरे को ही करना है. So because it is your karma. So this shlok very clearly says, we'll continue next time. So we'll stop here and take that question, which is relevant also. So this is the 14th, 15th shlok, right? I'll stop here and then we'll just take that question also. But Bhagwan, we will continue. This is very interesting.